Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's EFK. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about the Nintendo DS and why Nintendo needs to put Nintendo DS games on the Switch. Now, for those who don't know, the Nintendo DS was a system which was the system that came before the 3DS and after the Game Boy Advance, and it's a system that I made a video about recently, and it's done really well because no one really talks about about the DS. So I want to talk about basically some games and why Nintendo needs to put it on Switch. So I don't know. With Nintendo adding the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance libraries to Switch, it has set a precedent that they could add more. They could do more systems, more games, and I feel like the DS is the next big one they should do. The reason being, the DS is obviously one of the best-selling handhelds of all time. It's no longer in production, and obviously it had a ton of games. Now, people point out that a lot of DS games were shovelware titles or weren't that good, or all that sort of stuff. But think about it: being able to play the original Brain Training Academy, stuff like Mario Kart DS, the new Super Mario Bros, getting these Metroid Prime Hunters, getting the ability to play these games on the Switch and playing these again on a modern system would be changing. It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing for those that never got to experience those games or long-time fans of these franchises to be able to actually experience these games on a new system, especially one that's more relevant to today and more easier to come by. Plus, it also lead to obviously more interesting DS games, more games to be added to Switch Online, and yeah. Now, people will talk about the emulation of DS games and say about how well can they even run on Switch. Well, the touchscreen controls should be fine because obviously the Switch has a touchscreen, obviously in portable mode. So with the actual when it's docked, it might be a bit more awkward. But besides that, you can obviously move on to working on the controls because you've got joysticks now, you've got D-pad, buttons, all that sort of good stuff. So what they could do, they could remap the touch controls to be joystick controls, which would help make things easier. And Nintendo did actually re-release a bunch of DS games a few years ago on the Wii U eShop, so it is actually it's more than likely Nintendo clearly has a library, not library, a emulator which can run DS games really well and fairly well on modern systems. So it's just smart. It's just smart for Nintendo to actually put these games onto Switch Online. They also do stuff with obviously other games from franchises that they own, like Mario, Zelda, Kirby, all the ones they had on DS. Just put them all on Switch Online and just watch more people subscribe. And people, oh, I remember this game from when I was a kid. They play on Switch Online with their kids or whatever. It'd just be good for all the family. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. What's in the comments down below. Do you agree that Nintendo should do DS games on Switch next, or let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I've been EFK. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, turn on notifications. I've been EFK and I'm signing out. Peace.